Hey y'all, let's see what the crows have to tell y'all today. Let's go ahead and cleanse. And we'll get started. This is a bundle of rosemary, all right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, what do they need to know at this time? We got the crossroads, angel number 22, the owls, angel number 212. So there's something about deciding to have a conversation. So this is either you or who you're dealing with, deciding whether or not you should put your 2 cents in a conversation. With the energy behind the conversation, we have a gentleman here. The whip. The letter. There's something about an argument here. Clarify the letter. The tower. Shocking news. News that come out of nowhere. The mountain. Something that has been long awaited. Information that hasn't gotten to you in a while and is going to shake something up. Okay? Now you could be this masculine energy, or this masculine energy can be significant in your situation and circumstance. All right. Let's see what else comes out here for you guys. We do have angel number 277. Yeah, and angel number 11 too. So it looks like a series of decisions are going to be made at this time. There's a lot to discuss, or a lot of discussions that will be had as well for you guys in your spiritual path. And these conversations may be difficult as well. I do see, like, with the gentleman and the whip, there could be a masculine energy that is argumentative, okay? So there's a lot of things to discuss, but out of these conversations, the masculine in this situation is argumentative. So they could be coming across defensive, protective, just like a lot of pushback energy instead of being receptive. All right, so pay attention to that. The other thing that I'm seeing here has something to do with like a legal document. So maybe a legal document has been delayed. Maybe you've been waiting on an official document, an official letter, official statement. For some of you, this can be a letter from the government, depending on like your circumstances and your situation. All right, but there could have been like something delayed or a holdback in terms of you receiving something. So that could be just like postage could have been delayed. That could have been just documents could have been sent in late. Something in regards to that, something wasn't filed correctly, or something wasn't done in order for you to get this official documentation just yet. All right. The 7 of Spades is here, so that gives like the strategy in order to get whatever this is was not the best strategy, and there were setbacks. Okay. So you need to change the way you were thinking, change the strategy, because something is not working here. Now going back to here with this argumentative masculine energy, it could be because of lack of inspiration or lack of dedication or over ambition is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's get some more details on this situation for you guys. Clarify the crossroads. Clarify the crossroads. Thank you. The birds. Wow. Yeah. So it's definitely a conversation that you're having with someone. Conversation that turns into a series of choices, long discussions, okay? Multiple long discussions. Clarify the birds, or the owls. Clarify the owls. These are intuitive decisions that you're making, all right? We have the scythe and the mountain here. Clarify the whip. Clarify the whip, please. Clarify the whip. House. Tree. The rider. Okay. Let me see what I get here for you guys. So expect to get some sort of phone call about a decision, all right? I'm also seeing something in regards to having a long discussion and then like something to do with separation. Okay, separation could be significant here as well. There's some sort of choices that are definitely being made at this time for you guys. So it's either you making these choices or whoever you're having these long discussions with is the person making the discussion or the choices in the discussion, okay? With the scythe and the birds, I'm seeing an argument or some sort of yelling, okay? So that will lead to some sort of separation or a call to go the other way, all right? We have the hawk spirit here. We have the owl spirit. The hawk symbolize your ancestors. So your ancestors are calling for separation in your spiritual journey, in your spiritual path, to whomever causes any type of, and let me be specific on that, like not just anyone that wants to argue with you, right? But anyone that does not allow you to pursue what you're passionate in, what you're driven in, like the people that are not motivating you and if anything are distracting you by creating these arguments, they're talking about the choices. They're watching you in regards to the choices that you're making in your spiritual path. And they're saying you do not engage in any type of behavior that is going to make you to have to do like make really tough calls, because with the scythe here, this is a very sharp decision, a very sharp, clear decision that you have to make. And usually with the scythe, this is the removal of something, of someone, okay? And so I feel like there's like some sort of argument here. And with that mountain energy, it could have definitely been, a long time coming, something that has not been addressed, something that should have been addressed, all right? It's taken someone a really long time to get out of an argumentative energy or a combative energy or a very defensive like mechanism or something of that nature, okay? What else do I see here? Again, with the confirmation of masculine energy that is impatient or is what is that term? Short-tempered, okay? There's a masculine energy that is impatient or short-tempered, and the choices can come out hot-headed or impulsive, like, and this is like long-term arguments. So this is like arguments that cyclically keep coming up over and over again, or this is like a long, like a argument that has been being had in your spiritual journey for the longest, okay, is another thing that I'm seeing here. And it is causing some sort of delay either to you, Well, actually, no. From what I'm seeing, to the both of you, to you and to this masculine energy. Now, you guys would know, like, if you're the masculine energy, it's like to you and to whoever else you're talking to. Whoever else you're talking to, the owls are here. I call them the owl besties, but they also symbolize to me like someone that is similar to you intuitively, someone that is spiritually inclined just like you, someone that's also on the spiritual journey or in the spiritual path. But there's something here that's causing delays in the household. There's also here something causing delays in regards to official documentation, and things of that nature. Now, when I say legal documents, or of like government documents, this could be anywhere from government assistance, from IRS or taxes, pay, stuff like that. Okay, can be affected in this dynamic. All right, in these arguments, because they're keep saying arguments. Okay. They also want to highlight loneliness, okay? Someone's feeling lonely. And so the arguments can stem from loneliness, it can stem from feeling isolated, feeling separated, and for some reason that's a trigger to someone in this situation, okay? Angel number 1133 could be significant as well. They're both master numbers. The other thing that I'm seeing here is you guys can be getting some sort of health related news as well. Okay. This could be about you or about someone else. Someone close to home. All right. There's another indicator here. All right. Someone can have a black vehicle. Doesn't have to be, but I do see that. I usually see the black horse as a black vehicle when it does appear. So let's get some more information for you guys. Clarify the crossroads. The clouds. Yeah, I feel like there could have been maybe you were confused about what to choose, where to go, who to choose, which direction was the best direction, what conversations to have and what conversations not to have. Something in regards to that in your spiritual journey. Maybe you're confused. Where do I go from here? Okay. Clarify the owls. Yeah, the sickle. So yeah, this is definitely an indication. Both the scythe and the sickle is here. The removal of you, because the rose is the symbolism of you, right? Removing yourself will hurt. This person has their fist tied like around the stem, and everybody knows the stems of roses have thorns. It's going to hurt to remove yourself from a barren location, from a place that is not going to bear fruit, that is not going to allow for this rose to bloom or to grow more roses next to it, okay? And the removal, the choice, the decision to remove this rose, right? Wherever this is in your life, this could be you, your circumstances, your relationship, your money. Doesn't always have to be your love life, but it could be like you're in your spiritual journey. Somehow you need to remove yourself from somewhere in order for you to blossom. All right. And in order to have these conversations are bringing up a lot of arguments. Okay. Because there's something with the clouds here that is hidden or unknown on how to do something. Clarify the gentleman. Maybe that's the reason why the arguments are starting and someone's getting defensive. Because there's no clear choice. Clarify the gentleman. The lady. Huh. So yeah, So this is a conversation that's being had between a gentleman and a lady. Okay. So a masculine and a feminine energy. There's been delays for a masculine and feminine energy. Okay. So for a man and a woman, there has been some like a uphill battle. There we go. Like a uphill battle, and um, there has been a lot of like pause and start, pause and start, pause and start, or a lot of heavy lifting to get all the way to the top and you can't really make it. Okay. Clarify the whip. So there could be arguments being had about household situations, about what to do in regards to household situations, the sun. But see, there's something positive that's going to come out of these very tough arguments or very tough discussions, okay? 1555, which equates to, oh, I did see 5552. So 655 could also be significant in terms of a timing. And if it's not that, 355 could be significant, okay? Clarify the letter. Clarify the letter. Clarify the letter. What's going on here with the letter? All right, we have the dog. You guys could be getting some sort of. This is interesting because I did say something about like a legal document or something like that, or government documentation. So unless you guys have a friend in the government department, like, and I don't say like, I don't mean like state governor or anything like that. I mean like someone that works for like a government agency or something like that, right? Not necessarily a government official, but hey, you take how it plays, how it affects you. But I do see like some sort of official documentation coming to you in regards to a friend. All right, a friend is sending you a message. It is arriving to your home. And we have the child clarifying the tower, and the key is here as well. All right, let's see what else we get here for you guys. You guys, I'm seeing something in regards to like, I don't know, annoying like phone calls. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but like annoying phone calls could be significant for you guys. That can apply in some which way or form for y'all, okay? Something in regards to the reasoning and the way you make the choices that you make, or this masculine makes these choices, all right? Or this feminine even makes the choices that they make is in regards to like lies that they have experienced, okay? Not that they're lying. I don't see anyone lying here. It's just like they could, in your spiritual path, you could have experienced engaging with liars, deceptive energies, right? And knowing that, like, using your intuition, I'm hearing like really leaning closer to your intuition on figuring out if something is a lie, if something is real, if there's something more, right? So like something behind the clouds. Is there something more behind this than what is being shown to me or what is being said to me? Like that is why these people are operating this way, especially in regards to the really long discussions, and it's almost like a mirroring effect that is happening here between a feminine energy and a masculine energy. Like they're mirroring each other, and it's because of triggers, because that goes back down to lies or deceptive energy, okay? The other thing that I'm seeing here is indecision, treading carefully on what to choose next or how to move next in regards to this feminine energy or in regards to this masculine energy, right? Like, why are we really having this argument? Or why are you really acting this way? Or why do you really want to spend time with me and talk to me? Like, it's just something here, okay, in regards to that. The other thing that I'm seeing here with the scythe, right? The conversations that you're having go back in circles with either the feminine is arguing or yelling, or the masculine is arguing and yelling. I wouldn't really say yelling, but like raising their voice, right? And this goes right back down to this, right? So like this feels like a trigger response. There we go. This feels like a trigger response that either the both of them are triggering each other or one another, or they are individually being triggered. This feminine energy is individually being triggered as having these long discussions with this masculine, and vice versa. This masculine energy is being triggered from this feminine energy, right? And it's causing these arguments. It's causing the yelling or the raising of the voice. It's causing speaking over one another. And even though these two people are very highly intuitive, they're spiritually inclined here, they're trying to make spiritual decisions, right? They like, I guess like they're having this thing where like, I'd rather choose to separate, either walk away from this discussion, or not talk to you right now, or not pick up your phone call, or whatever this is, right? Not engage, right? Because it's just an uphill battle from what I'm seeing, okay? I'm going to be honest, I see angel number 2121 that equates to 33, which again, I said something about 1133, the master numbers, right? In your spiritual journey, you've mastered a lot. These two individual energies, this masculine energy and this feminine energy, has mastered a lot in their spiritual journey. However, in order to master even more or to go even further, there's a need to separate. And I'm not saying anything in regards to love, all right, in this context. I'm talking about your spiritual path, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual mission, your spiritual journey. Wherever this masculine energy is headed, they have to face these triggers. This feminine energy is more of an optimist, okay, from what I'm seeing here. But it hasn't been seen as of lately. She's been slow towards the happiness, slow towards the joy, slow towards the blissful energy, because of engaging with these like hard conversations over and over and over again. All right. Something has been kind of stalled and delayed for this feminine energy as well as this masculine energy, because they're stuck in this defensive nature, this coping mechanism. And it's kind of hard for them to see what is happening, because the both of them are like right on top of each other. Does that make sense? Right? So maybe there's a need of separation, right? In this mountain card, you have the city below, and then you have the mountains over top, right? So there is like, and even like below the city, there's the water, right? So there's something in regards to distancing, all right? What else here? They want to stress something in regards to something not working in the household, all right? Clarify that, Spirit. They're saying something in regards like, you have a perfect home, you have a perfect house, but let's say the house is too hot, okay? It makes sense? The house is too hot. Everybody's on top of each other, it's too hot, and so the frustration grows. Does that make sense? The frustration grows. But then when the heat, I don't know what they're talking about. When the heat goes by, all right, when the heat is like away, now it's cooler, okay? Everybody's cool, collected, you know, everything's fine, right? Then you can revisit these conversations, all right? Someone's air conditioning might not work or something like that, all right? Or it might not work as you want it to work, okay? So there's something in regards to making sure that you check in the house that everything is working properly, and if not so, making the adjustments so that everybody else can be comfortable. Going back to these are hard decisions that have to be made, all right? Intuitive choices, okay? Don't just think practically and logically, but also use your spiritual intuition, right? Um, to make choices in regards to the unseen, the mystical things, in regards to your choices in your spiritual path, right? But there's something in regards to this feminine energy regaining her optimism, her joy, her happiness again, and this masculine energy um, starting to like shift. I'm saying like shift this energy instead of being competitive or this competition, right? It's almost like I'm spiritual too. I'm spiritually inclined. I know what to do. No, I know what to do. Do this. No, do that. It's like a really like nitpicky energy, like, but you both are spiritually inclined. But if you put both of your intuition together, the hawks in the sky, you can see everything. You won't miss anything. You won't be blindsided by anything. But if you only, because like you're looking at this feminine energy, she's looking this way. This masculine energy is looking that way. But if they both decide, hey, let's check in. I see this. This masculine energy says, I see this coming, and this feminine energy says, I see this coming, right? And you put both of those things together, you'll be able to what is that called? Um, you have my 6, I have your 12. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing that. You have my 6, I have your 12. I'll tell you what I see over here, and you tell me what you see over there, right? And you guys are back to back, right? This doesn't necessarily mean that you're separated or you're turning away from each other. This just means I'll handle my business, and if I see anything or know anything or pick up anything intuitively, I will let you know, and vice versa with the feminine energy, right? So that this is the feminine energy on this side, seeing these things. Okay, you have to make this choice in regards to this because you're not seeing this, right? And this masculine energy is like, okay, I'm seeing this coming in. There's an opportunity coming in, but there's some conflict here, and maybe this gentleman doesn't know how to express themselves accordingly, and comes off kind of like domineering, right? Very dominant, very like I'm a bulldoze through you or something. I don't know. All right, what else do I see here? I did see this energy of like the letter from a friend as well. Okay, so that could be significant for you guys. Um, somebody could have a pet. All right, you could have a pet. All right, this masculine could have a pet. All right. What else am I seeing here? Somebody can have a dog house, all right, or a dog house could be significant for those of you that do have a dog house, all right. Going back to the friend, right? This is a family friend, all right. Could even be a neighbor, but it's giving family ties, all right. Um, the other thing that I'm seeing here is so you guys are going to get news. I did say health related news. It could be coming from a doctor, okay, or the nurse of that said doctor, okay. Some of you, very few of you, you guys are going to get information in regards to an ill friend that was a childhood friend, okay. They've fallen ill, and you're going to get some sort of documentation or letter, something of that nature, telling you the news that they've fallen ill. All right. Um, let's see what else I'm seeing. Going back to the discussions, these long discussions are spiritual discussions, is what they're saying. Okay. Um, so these important conversations that are being had are spiritual discussions. All right. You are also being told by your ancestors to bird watch. Bird watching is significant. It's time for you to bird watch. All right. It doesn't matter if there's clouds in the sky. It doesn't matter if it's sunny. Bird watch. Okay. So if it's cloudy, it's raining or whatever, invest in some binoculars and bird watch. If you guys are going to take a walk outside and stuff like that, or walk your dog, you know, whoever has a dog, if you walk your dog, go bird watch. Document what type of birds you're seeing. If you've never seen the birds, take pictures of the birds or video of the birds and ask, do some research and see what type of birds they are and what the spiritual meanings are. I did post some short clips on what each birds mean, right? Based off of my experience, okay? What else am I seeing here? Oh, also, when it comes to that clock tower, all right, there could be some legal discussions that need to be made, right? And this could be in regards to like the legal documentation or whatever. Legal documents can also be like, what is that? Your birth certificate, your social, your ID, your driver's license, what else? Passport, something of that nature. Okay, that may be significant, especially with the rider here, the black horse. So yeah, maybe like drive CDL something. Okay, to get an official documentation or something like that. There could have been delays there, and now it's time to make some choices. All right, in regards to doing that, so that way there will be more opportunities that open up for you. Okay. But that's basically what I got for you guys. The last angel number I saw was angel number 111. So prepare for new beginnings. Don't stay stuck in old cycles. And the last angel number, of course, is angel number 333. Stay in spiritual alignment. Peace.